Hey folks, Urban Grower here with Rick Simpson. How you doing? The world famous Rick Simpson now.
Well, I didn't start out doing it. I had no intention of having this happen, but that's the way it turned out, I guess.
Yeah, you just won the Freedom Fighter of the Year award at the Cannabis Cup.
Yes.
And you're here in Austria, speaking to the fine people here about the oil. Can you tell us something about the oil and how it heals people?
Well, hemp oil just simply promotes full body healing. I mean, when you take the oil, when the oil is properly made from the very best strains, you just start ingesting the oil in small doses, slowly work your way up. It usually takes people with serious illnesses like cancer usually about 90 days to ingest the full 60-gram treatment. But the success rate we've had with cancer is just beyond belief. And I mean, some people that are badly damaged with chemo and radiation, they may require even more oil. But we've had, like terminal lung cancers and things like that, completely cured. 60 grams of oil, 90 days. And
Incredible.
we've seen people even take the 60 grams in 1 month and cure their terminal cancers. So it's all about your tolerance. But it's just a shame that the medical system won't do the tumor inoculations the same as they do with their rats and guinea pigs. If they would do that, then people like me wouldn't have to go around and get, I mean, the only way we have of treating people is to literally flood the body with THC. And, but it works, there's no question.
I first heard of you about a year and a half ago. I seen a video on YouTube, Running from the Cure.
Run from the Cure,
Run from the Cure, pardon me. And it was an amazing video, actually. I made my parents watch it.
Yeah.
And one of my parents' friends, they had cancer. They were stage 4. They had 30 days to live.
Right.
And they watched it, and they began using the same medicine that you make.
Right.
And incredibly, they're still here with us a year later.
Oh, yes.
And healthy and gaining weight.
Yeah.
That video has brought you a lot of attention on YouTube.
Right.
And worldwide. Are you going to write any books or anything?
Well, through High Times Magazine, Steve Hagar, we're planning on doing a book very shortly, and then they're talking about movie deals, and there's so much going on right now. I don't know whether I'm coming or going, but definitely there is a book in the works. The story has to be told, and the brutal truth has to come out, and it will be brutal.
Yeah, in the case of skin cancer, I seen in your movie that you yourself had some basal cell
3 areas.
Yeah, and you just simply put the stuff on?
I put the oil right on the cancer, put a bandage on, and I left it for 4 days. And that was in February. It'll be 7 years February since I treated them. I've never treated them again. I just cured them.
That's incredible. Unfortunately, I've heard that you're encountering a few legal problems in Canada.
Oh, yeah. Well, the weird part of this whole thing was, I mean, for the last 2 years since the court case, the RCMP and the legal system, they've just stayed away from me. Matter of fact, they've even been sending people to me. I've had patients come and told me that narcotics officers sent them to me, people with cancer. But and the same with this summer, the helicopters, we seen them flying all over the place. The hemp was right in my backyard, they never come near me. But I turn around and I come over to Europe, to the Cup, and well, I think it was on the 25th that I got the call that I've been raided again. Now, see, that's 3 charges since 2005. This will be the 3rd charge.
Right.
And if I go back to Canada, they'll charge me and they'll put me in jail. And I know they won't give me bail because I'm like a 3-time loser. And if I go to jail with no bail and no medicine, it'll probably kill me.
Right.
So I'm not willing to commit suicide for Mr. Harper. I'll stay here in Europe, stay out of Canada. I'll stay here in Europe and fight them from here. But it's truly disgusting. When you look at the True North, brave and free and all that nonsense, it's a pack of lies. I mean, we have to get back to reality. What I'm telling the public is the truth. If it wasn't, somebody would come along and defrock me, wouldn't they? Some doctor would stand up and prove that I'm a fraud. Why hasn't that happened? Could it be that I'm not a fraud?
It's not going to happen.
Right, it's not going to happen. So, I mean, Canada and the rest of the world have to grow up. We need this medicine. People are dying and suffering for no reason, and Mr. Harper should hang his head for what he's doing.
Is there a website that people can go to and maybe learn more about this?
Well, if you have a loved one that's sick or suffering from any disease, as far as I'm concerned, go to phoenixtears.ca. There are written recipes up there and everything. You just follow the recipe, or go to phoenixtearsmovie.com. And on our documentary, we show people how to make the oil. And the recipe, like I said, is on our website at phoenixtears.ca. So if you have a loved one that, why not help them? Because the medical system isn't going to. Chemicals don't heal. Natural, empiric medicine from plants, that's where you get the healing power. not from a chemical factory.
So we have the ability, in
To
essence,
heal ourselves.
Yes.
Everybody's the doctor.
I like that. So that's cutting big pharma out of the whole picture, isn't it?
Right, that's right, and they should be cut out. Because in truth, I mean, they've known about this forever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they all, back in the 1800s, all of these pharmaceutical companies, all were producing hemp medicines. But they're trying to tell the public, like, they didn't know what I know. I'm an engineer, I'm not a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take me very long to figure it out. So what's with these guys? No money down that trail.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be about money. When it comes to your health, you know, and what you put in your body to treat yourself, you're the one that should have the right to determine, you know, like, why people stand there and let white coats fill them full of poison is beyond me.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us, Rick.
Brother, it was a pleasure.
And, you know, continue spreading the word by all means. I hope 1 million people watch this on YouTube.
Well, I'll be in your freedom fighting, so.
Carry on the good work.
Okay, thanks, brother.